We've got to have 100% performance every day.
Matthew Bacoate, 39, who has been many things in his lifetime and is now general manager of AFRAM Incorporated.
The real feeling and the real gratification that I get out of being part of this AFRAM project is that I'm able to, for one time in my life, bring about a result that has always been thought by people in the business world can't be done, especially by a black man.
For many years, I've used golf for healing and invigorating. It's an elixir mentally and physically for me. It allows me to stay in the game of working with people, staying in my mission of helping people.
He's a legend of sorts. He's genuine. You know, everything about him is authentic.
Extremely humble, extremely resilient, strong-willed.
He's very thoughtful and introspective. He really is a force in the community. He has a knack for bringing people together.
I don't understand how he just goes and goes and goes, but he does.
Genuinely cares about people. He finds a way to add value to all of our lives.
I'm ready to meet at any time with any group to make a difference in their life, because as long as I'm making a contribution, I'm doing what I believe I'm meant to do. Our parents' first restaurant was on the block, Eagle Street, 1939. Across the street was Dewdrop Inn Barber Shop and Pool Room. Quick service cafe that my father owned was here. We were taught early how to work, and it really became a part of me as I moved up through the years.
Matthew Bacoate served 5 years in the Army during the Korean War.
That really gave me a background that has been tremendous in my development.
One of the things that Matthew brought out of his Army experience was a very strong work ethic.
My military strengthened me in such a way I was ready for society.
When he returned to Asheville, he landed a part-time job in the mailroom at the Asheville Chamber of Commerce, one of 3 jobs, and another was a night custodian at the Star Lanes bowling alley.
The bowling center, excellent opportunity. Negro people had no place in Asheville and Buncombe County to bowl.
And he pushed for permission to open on Sundays for blacks to bowl.
They said, if you bring some of your good friends out, we will allow you to do so.
One night, some white patrons came and asked if they could bowl.
I did allow them to bowl.
The owner, he said, "Oh my goodness, Matthew, do you realize that you have integrated this bowling alley?"
So I became a self-appointed opportunist. I would look for opportunities where change needed to be made.
A chamber-led initiative led him to a leadership position in AFRAM, a black-run manufacturing company.
It is new. The product is new. The people are new. It is owned and operated completely by black Americans, and no one in the direct day-to-day supervision and management of this company has ever done this work before.
Matthew has always had a passion for African Americans stepping up and playing a vital role in Asheville and in the nation.
I was able to convince the leaders how to go about integrating and what it would mean to Asheville.
When Asheville's municipal golf course was desegregated, Matthew was there.
The Skyview is the longest-running black-owned and operated 3-day professional tournament in the country.
I saw the tournament for what good it did in the first year.
From putting signs out to help advertise it, now to running everything, sponsorships, financials, helping set the bracket. He makes that tournament happen.
And now he's brought the tournament back to its historic prominence.
We're not to the moon yet. We ain't too far from it. I'm busy every day, 14 to 18 hours per day, because I'm finding something to do to help people.
Today you can often find Matthew down on the block, still chatting with community folks and visitors, and simply being Matthew, with all his hopes and ideas.
We might have only had 3 meetings already today, and Matthew's already had 8 meetings today. You continue to be the best of humanity and to be a guiding example for all of us.
So when I see him here, I'm like, oh, the block is safe. Like, I feel safe because I feel like, oh, that is it on, you know. People like me, we feel allowed, we feel a lot of support.
Move, groove, and then step. Today, so many people do not smile, speak, or recognize each other. So I've been giving money for over 60 years to a person who I see smile, speak, acknowledge, and respect.
He always goes out of his way to say hi and kind of pulls you in. Sometimes he'll sneak you a silver dollar.
He's very comfortable with who he is.
Matthew was a part of Asheville's history, total community history.
Asheville wouldn't be the same without him.
Being able to ideate with him and learn from his experiences and implement that in my work, like that's the definition of a legacy.
I aspire to be someone who is like that, you know, who's able to have that impact in the community.
An extremely wise grandfather that has done everything that you could think of doing and always has the right answer. And then you would know who Matt is.
If I could help more people along my way, then my living has been not in vain.